When you live in a multi-million-dollar home in LA, it can be hard. Mr. Piker, thank you so much for coming on.
That's a little sus, okay?
At this point, we can say for certain David DePappy assaulted Paul Pelosi with a hammer. But beyond those facts, there is much in the story that remains muddy. How, for example, did DePappy get inside the Pelosi's home? That's the first question.
There's an answer for that. I mean, that much is available. He broke in with a hammer. Thank you. Next question.
That's pretty strange because, according to multiple accounts, even when Pelosi isn't at home, her houses are well guarded. Again, as you would expect.
Yes, Nancy Pelosi is and the Pelosi family is supposed to be protected by Capitol Police. Capitol Police wasn't there because Nancy Pelosi wasn't there. Next question.
So how did DePappy get past security that apparently wasn't there? And why wasn't it there if, in fact, it wasn't?
I mean, if you understand that DePappy is like a brain-broken, insane idiot who believes in QAnon and shit, then you should also recognize that he wasn't probably thinking clearly and didn't do a lot of pre-planning. Like, he wasn't a assassin.
Well, accounts of that are changing.
That's not true. They're not changing. There was like one instance where someone said oh my God. The accounts never changed on anything.
So many facts, basic facts, seem to be in dispute. Local KTVU investigative reporter Evan Cernovsky, for example, initially reported that DePappy was, quote, found in underwear when police arrived.
It's a bit of a self-report that you are jumping to, oh, this old man was having gay sex with a younger man, and then they had a lover's quarrel. Most people would not think that.
Apparently, DePappy was camping full-time in a dilapidated Ken Kesey-style school bus, complete with a gay pride flag out front and a sign that reads, Berkeley stands against hate.
You know what's disappointing?
Behind the bus hangs a BLM banner.
The fact that you are so psychotic that you still think that there is a conspiracy theory here.
Well, it's a right-wing conspiracy, obviously. Better indict Marjorie Taylor Greene for the crime.
What do you think happened? Do you think Paul Pelosi or Nancy Pelosi set Paul Pelosi up? Do you think that there is a paper trail that will be uncovered? That DePappy was actually there secretly? Do you think Paul Pelosi sent the security away that night, and that's somehow not going to come out, by the way, so he could have some hot gay sex with a 42-year-old loser, and then they had a lover's quarrel? Is that what you think?
Well, okay, fair enough. But you can't blame, and this is the point, you can't blame people watching all of this at home for thinking that maybe there's something weird going on here.
What? No, of course. Of course I can ignore that shit when there is like 900 points of evidence that prove that something is one way. The one part that you're so desperately trying to cling on to is not adequate. It's not enough. It's not enough to turn around and say, no, actually, this is very suspicious. No, you're just mentally ill. It's not.
This is a guy who lived off his parents until late middle age, who's never had a real job, and he's got rich kid views.